I was trying to say earlier in the game, whatever video, about you know, emphasis on the globe and the CGI. It's the CGI reality we presented, basically universe, solar system, Earth, and Sun, is because truth matters. And this, I'm trying to make a simple point, because it's all I've experienced my whole life, is people have their pet projects, their pet focuses, and they don't want to incorporate an overall picture. And when something doesn't come into their, fit their paradigm, they don't even consider it. And I get that whatever flat earth or non-CGI NASA presented solar system shit, yeah, you won't consider it. That's why I mean it. You watch high altitude weather balloon footage, which comes from private individual, people send their phones up, and you will not be able to deny what your senses see. There's no way around it. And what I was getting about there, how's that connect to child trafficking? What I'm trying to say is this. I mean, that's what got me. That's what had me living. Between alcohol and Big Bang Darwinism, meaningless speck in a sea of energy fleeing potency away from each other, destined for a universe destined for a heat loss death. I lived, in a soup of suicide, for years and years. It diminished with not, alcohol, deleting the alcohol consumption. That was a big part of it, but they worked hand in hand. And what I'm saying is, if you really care about these issues, stand up and be counted. Don't be afraid to consider. There's a reason why some are so eminent about certain aspects, because there was no freedom. I had no hope until I realized I wasn't a meaningless speck of meaninglessness headed towards a heat loss death, because everything was hurling away from each other pointlessly, except for that what coalesced into globular balls that are spinning at ridiculous speeds around massive suns. That's what taught me, the room spinning around the light bulb within it. An absurd paradigm for love, existence itself, for a God, for any conscious creature. Absurd construct. And it's not the case. And this is real talk. Real talk. There was no hope for me without realizing that wasn't the case. When I realized this, this is where it's at. This ain't, this is important. All Earth is relevant, because from your focus, it's relevant, and you're not, it's just that simple. And and what I'm trying to tell you is all this cold, heartless reality that we're taught by the school teachers and the state and the actor scientists. We know Bill Nye is an actor, but we don't consider the horrible acting of deGrasse Tyson. He's a horrible actor. He's a douche. Obvious douche, horrible, lying actor. Bill Nye, we know, is an actor. And he's, it's like said with him, because he ain't, leading the douchedom. When all of a sudden your reality is collapsed into some predatory, hierarchical, seemingly rightful paradigm, it don't take long. Like they say, they sodomize the young ones quickly for a week or two, and their eyes go blank, and they're not going to leave. Well, part of the reason for that is what we teach our kids. If you're taught you're a meaningless speck and everything meaningless, ridiculous time considerations where nothing can change in your lifetime, then you're going to concede quicker. You're not going to consider the hope that is actually available to you, because you know what I'm saying. I mean, you're taught existence is heartless, cold, indifferent. And so when you're captured by a trafficker, especially when you're only 13, it ain't gonna take much to break you. This is not rocket science. You know, I don't know, I extrapolate everything. I just assume others do that. Maybe that's not the natural, that's the way not other people's minds work. I don't know how you don't extrapolate. You take in information and you extrapolate the relevance of it, you know, like it cascades, like, oh, that cancels this out and this cancels this out and cancels this out. And I'm telling you, their words are, I mean, especially if words are spells, this reflexively maintaining this false reality that is the beginning of the demise. It's not true. It teaches, it promotes meaninglessness and hopelessness. And if it were true, it'd be different. But Neil deGrasse Tyson, NASA, all of them are lying to you. Sorry, they're lying their ass off to you. NASA does it with CGI, and you know, Neil does it with his tongue, which says we're on a pear-shaped Earth, and NASA doesn't have a single photograph of that, nor a photograph at all, because it's a composite of frames they put in like a pie chart of the flat plane the Earth is. Good day.